Megan. I'm Julie on Hope 100.7, and it's so nice to meet you.
Hey, Julie, good to meet you. Thank y'all for
So,
having me.
we are thrilled to have you. So, Megan, is it Danielle?
Danielle, yes, ma'am.
Danielle. All right. Well, you're new to our audience. You're going to be coming in concert, though. We're going to get a chance to see you in person with Sidewalk Prophets coming
Yes.
in October. That's pretty cool. I've got
Oh,
so many
yeah.
questions. I
Okay.
know a little bit about your background. You're from Georgia. You've been on both The Voice and American Idol. So, why don't you start with sharing the story about how those things happened first?
Okay. Yeah. So I went on The Voice in 2020. I think I was like 17, 18. And that was one of the most coolest experiences. I didn't yet know, like what type of genre I wanted to, pursue or what like kind of artist I was yet. So a few years later, I got a DM on Instagram asking to audition for American Idol, and I was a little scared at first, but like with the help of my fiance at the time, he was, and my family, they said just do it, and it was an amazing platform to get to share all about God, all about you know my family, everything that has happened in my life. So it was an incredible ride, and I would go back on it if I could.
Well, tell us. So, you said you got someone messaged you and told you to that they thought you ought to try out.
Yeah, it
Who
was
was
one of
that?
the producers from American Idol, and I was shocked. Really, I thought it was fake, but I looked more into it, and I was like, "Well, all right, I might as well just do it."
Well, how'd they find out about you? Tell us that part.
So I guess the producer came across like all of my like videos on social media on my Instagram, and they just sent me a message. It was as easy as that, and it was so cool. So
Well, they were impressed, obviously, with what they had seen. So that's cool.
yes,
Well,
ma'am.
well,
So
tell
I
us
got to
what ended up
audition,
happening.
and I got to audition like literally just like this
Yeah.
with a producer and like some judges. So there was a couple rounds, and I swear it was weird how easy it was. Like you
No.
just get on just like this, talk to someone, sing,
Yeah.
and then there was a couple more rounds before you got to go in front of like Katy Perry and them. But yeah, it's still so weird to me that I got to do all of that.
Well, was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, that was the funnest thing. I got to meet so many incredible artists. I got to sing every day with people that love to do the same thing as me, and it was awesome. It was
So,
a crazy ride.
how did it go for you ultimately on the
Um,
show?
I ended up placing second, which was so amazing.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
So I got second, and I never even imagined I'd get that far. But I stayed consistent with, talking to God every day and just, asking Him whatever is meant to happen to, let it be. So,
Yeah, yeah. Were you able? So I know a lot of times artists are comfortable sharing their faith on shows like that. Did you have a chance to share a little bit of that too?
oh, yeah, I get to share all about what God has done in my life, my husband's life. I get to share about my late grandpa, which was super cool, my family. So, yeah, I would always encourage artists like me to just take a step and try those things because even though it looks big and scary, it was so awesome.
That's
So cool.
cool. So I want to the story you've referenced sharing your story a couple times. I want to hear that, but also I want to jump over to because you were also on The Voice. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Back
how'd
in,
that go?
so that was in 2020, and I auditioned somewhere in Atlanta. And how did this happen? Gosh, it feels like it was forever ago.
It does. 2020. What?
Gosh, I know. So that was the year I graduated. Weird.
Oh
And
wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
I know it was rough on graduates that year.
But that was awesome too. I was still very, very shy,
Mm.
very to myself. I didn't really know just yet what type of artist or genre I wanted to pursue. But I was out there for a little while, and thankfully I was young enough my mama could go with me. But I ended up placing ninth, which is so crazy
That's
still.
awesome.
And I was on Kelly Clarkson's team, the best. So
Oh, nice. That's great. I love
yes,
that. So
yes,
cool.
ma'am.
All right, so do you have time to share a little bit of the story that you've referenced that you got to share? You said, I think you said about your grandpa, but someone
Yeah,
else, was it your dad or your fiance or
my
somebody?
husband.
Your husband,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, can you
Um.
share that story a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Well, I guess I'll go back around. I think it was 2021 or 2022. I got baptized, and I immediately wanted to become a worship leader at my
Mm,
church, which I immediately fell in love with. And then a little, maybe a year later, my grandpa actually passed, and
I'm sorry.
something I took with me from him was to always do everything the way God would.
Yeah.
And I just decided to take a pause from music to decide what I wanted to do because I had a band. We were doing bars, venues, anything, anywhere I could just sing.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a break, became a worship leader, and then I met my husband in 23. I don't know. But we are now married. We've been married for 2 months, and
Congratulations,
thank you.
newlyweds. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. And I've just been, I'm very thankful. I have an amazing label. I get to travel to, I believe in Ohio, is it?
Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah.
we go. I get to go to places I've never even thought I could get to. Um, so yeah, I'm very thankful. So
Aw, well, that's so cool. I love that. So before we let you go, what else do you want to say to the people listening who are finding out about you now and probably going to be looking up some of your music because they want to hear it too?
yeah, well, I do have a lot of singles out. I have another one coming out next month on the 27th, and it's called Preaching to the Choir. So be ready for that. And
Okay.
Grace is also out now, so you can go stream it everywhere.
Awesome. Well, so nice to meet you, Megan. Thank you for taking some time to hang out with us. All right, see ya.
All
Bye.
right, bye bye.